Justice League Dark Apokolips Wars. There was a Justice League Dark, and now this is the sequel, Justice League Dark Apokolips War. I don't understand how the Justice League cartoons are doing so well compared to the Justice League movies, the DC movies. DC cartoons are knocking it out of the park. Great stories, a ton of heroes, even some that you wouldn't expect to see in a movie on screen. They're great. They have, like a ton of them, like Constantine. He's been in the TV shows, but they need him in the movies. They need him. You've got Strange. You've got Doctor Strange and Marvel. If they're going to do counterparts in each one of these different universes, they got to have Constantine, or at least, Dr. Fate. Constantine is right now more well known because of the TV shows and stuff, but he's leading the Justice League Dark movies, not as the leader, but he's one of the bigger characters. In this sequel, and their whole universe is connected too. All of the Justice League cartoons recently, the last 6 or 7 of them, are all connected. They started with the origin of the Justice League, and they're piecing it together one piece at a time. They're following a great storyline, and I don't know why they don't do that for the movies, but I think they're just rushing them. But anyway, so Justice League Dark is the sequel. There was something that happened in one of their other ones. I don't want to say which one yet. A guy named Jack Kirby invented the New Gods. And they're basically a extra-dimensional race of gods that are good and some are evil. And occasionally they come to Earth. And their main antagonist is a dude named Darkseid. He's going to be very similar to a lot of people because of Thanos in the movies. Thanos is actually based off of one of them and then evolved into being based off of Darkseid. But Thanos hit movies first, so people are going to know him. Basically, think about Thanos, right? Being surrounded by a group of slightly lesser and sometimes way lesser Thanoses, same type of race of people, and they want to conquer Earth. There's a bunch of them. It's not just the one dude. It's like a bunch of them, a planet full of them. And they've got these things called parademons, which are demons, I guess. And he conquers a world, takes their people, and he doesn't enslave them, because he don't need no slave. Well, he does enslave them, but he's not beating them and cracking them with a whip or nothing like that. He transforms them into demons. When he conquers a world, takes their people, turns them into monsters, uses those monsters to help him conquer the next world, conquers that world, turns those people into his personal army, uses them. So his army is constantly growing. Unfortunately, for the Justice League, they can see him, through the universe, coming closer and closer to Earth. So they're like, well, he's coming here, man. He's coming. So we need to do something. We need to stop this dude. So they decide that they're going to do a preemptive strike. Bam! And we're going to get him, man. So they want to do that. And it's not just like Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman. It's a ton of these dudes. With the Justice League cartoons, they have, I think, the rights to more heroes than maybe the movies have or something. I don't know, but they got a ton of people. So looking at them, you're like, okay, well, they got Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Constantine, Zatanna, who's another magic person, Hawkman, Hawkgirl. They got a bunch of people. Green Lantern, Shazam. They got all these super powerful hitters. There's no way they're going to go someplace and not win, right? They're the heroes. But something has happened in a previous movie. and that's kind of the catch-all. I don't want to tell you, but something happened in one of their previous movies. This is what I mean about good writing, because they go back to an instance and they bring it up later, or perhaps they made that instance originally so that they could go back. But something happened in one of their movies that sets forth a ripple effect in a bunch of their other movies. It's good writing. It is really good writing. So this one thing happened in one movie, and it branches out and it causes an effect in other movies. They're going to try to do it in a live action movie soon. I still don't want to say the name, but if you're following the live action movies upcoming, you know what it is. But so something happens. So Darkseid now has information that he normally would not have had. He has access to things that he should not have had. So he not only knows they're coming, but he's prepared for them. And he takes Doomsday, a creature that has beaten Superman, and he puts a little Doomsday in all of his troops. So now not only are they, demonic versions of whatever race they were before, but now they're Doomsday demonic versions of them. So when the heroes show up and they're like, da-da-da, we're here, the heroes get the business because they were unprepared for what was there. Just imagine, say, the Incredible Hulk. I'm sure you're familiar with the Incredible Hulk. Imagine you're going down the street and you're going to stop this bully that's been picking on you, and you've decided, I'm going to stop. Billy's been beating everybody in the neighborhood up. I'm going to stand up to him. And there, you go down there and there's 15 Incredible Hulks. You're going to get a beating. You're going to get a beating. So that's pretty much what happened with the heroes. They went there thinking, we're going to show this dude what's the deal. And they get there and there's Hulk-esque, demon-esque Doomsday creatures everywhere. So they weren't prepared for that. So they catch a beating. Then they've got to recover. The ones that survive, not many of them survive because he killed a ton of them. So now that's where the main part, the meat of the story starts. After such a horrible defeat, what did the heroes do? The ones that survived, what did the heroes do? I mean, Darkseid is there now. He's on the planet, conquering the planet. He's got his demons wiping out armies. He's beating people down, smacking people in the face, taking their drinks. They actually took somebody's drink in the movie. That was kind of funny. So who do they rely on now that the heroes are beaten? The villains, maybe? So this was a good movie and a great DC universe. The movie aspect of DC, the cartoon aspect of DC, oh yeah, it's good. It's intriguing. It's a great story. It pulls you in. Lots of action. Be prepared, because it's people with superpowers punching other people in the face. A lot of people get hurt, die, blood. It's more realistic too. Think about it. Superman can push a planet. If he punched you in the face, you're going to just blow up like a balloon. They don't actually talk about it, but they take that into consideration. If Superman was really mad and hit somebody, it's over. Batman throws razor sharp, foot-long batarangs at people, man, and nobody ever was bleeding or nothing. Wonder Woman's almost as strong as Superman. She's punching people. Somebody should get hurt, could die, So they don't talk about it, but it comes up. People are dying in some of these fights. But think about it. The superheroes are gone. Can the armies of man really stop Darkseid now? Probably not. Great movie. In fact, I think so far as all of the movies in this universe, this particular universe, this might be the best one so far. And I am going to give this movie 8 bags of popcorn. Man, 8 bags of popcorn. Because Because that's what I think about that. What's your favorite DC cartoon universe movie? Let's talk about it in the comments. And as always, if you like the video, if you like the content, subscribe. And then like.
Popcorn passport. Get your popcorn passport.